Dear students, today we start our third semester's computer engineering subject MALP. It's called Microprocessor Assembly Language Programming. The subject code is 33307005. Now there are 6 units in this subject. We are start with the unit 1, introductions of microprocessor. Now first we know that the microprocessor is a brain of microcomputer. Microcomputer. Now question is arise in our in mind that why we call the microprocessor is a brain of microcomputer, because every communication are done by processor just like our human brain, and brain sending a control signal to every part of body. Same way microprocessor process which process like operation of operations of, we told that as a processing, then controlling, then execution, etc. So these are the main functions which will be operate. Same way our brain is operated for our the different parts of the body for the controlling. Here same operation will be done by the processor. That's why we call the microprocessor is the brain of microcomputer. Here we microprocessor we write in short form these symbols of micro, and this is the processor. Now we will discuss about the microprocessor in detail. The as we know that the normally microprocessor is simply a chip, okay, and which present inside the computer, inside the computer on the motherboard, okay, inside the computer or in the motherboard. Now we know that the computer have a different parts. It means computer systems have a different parts, and these parts are a different way we can be draw like that. The main part of the computer, it will be the CPU. Now we know that CPU means central processing unit. In this CPU there are one is a unit, it's called control unit, and another one is the unit is the motherboard having processor with the register and ALU. This one is the register unit and this one is the ALU. So the signal will be here is the input, so go this way, and the signal it will be output device. Here is the output device. Same way this one is called as the processor, and this unit also the send or receive signals, and here also the send and receive signal. And one another component is main memory, so the same way here send and receive component. So these are our chip which will be inserted on the motherboard in computer system CPU. So these are the this way we can say that this will be available on the microprocessor. Main component is a CPU, and in that registers and ALU. Now we will be discuss about the features of, now we will be discuss about the features of chip or the processor. Okay, discuss about the features of chip or the processor. So first our features is it is simple chip which is capable of processing the data. Okay, so what he says that whenever our users are given an input from the keyboard, this simple chip will be process all the data for the processing. Now second one features is it control all components in computer. Now as we know that the computer component is like a monitor, input output devices, other input output devices, memory devices, USB, then external devices, etc. will be controlled by our microprocessor chip. Now third one feature is it execute sequence of instructions. So majorly the microprocessor, the instructions will be performed in a 3 stage. The first stage is the fetch, then decode, and then execute. Now what happened in the fetch? In this, their data will be given from other component one by one. So this process done in fetch. Now for the decoder or the decode, now our input language is called higher level language. It's called higher level language, which will be converted into assembly language, and this assembly language converts into machine language. So why we require this process decoding? Because our processor or computer system will always know the understood the machine language will be in form of binary. It means 0 or 1. So is higher level language is our input from keyboard, which will be understood by the human being but cannot understand the machine. So this will be converted by the using assembler, as we study in the previous semester, assembler or the compiler. So these two use, from these two use we can convert the higher level language to machine level language. So this portion will be most important function is to convert the level of the languages in the machine language, and then all instructions are to be executed. So these three are the main process, and the last is the future is it internal architectures of processor is complex. Okay, so these are the features, or all features will be the available for the microprocessor chip. Okay, thank you.